Hello, and thanks for tuning in. Yes, as you can see, it's World Mental Health Day today. And as today is all about making sure we're all happy and healthy in our mindset, I wanted to ask you a question about Nazariy Rusyn. So, is Nazariy Rusyn happy at Sunderland? I've also got some news regarding some more shirt giveaways and an update on the season so far. So, stay tuned to the end of the video to see that. So, Nazariy Rusyn has done an interview with Football 24 in which he's spoken about how the start to his career at Sunderland's kind of gone. I will put a link in the description below so you can have a look at your one time. Now, if you think Rusyn's travelled almost 2,000 miles, doesn't speak any English, doesn't know anyone except our existing Ukrainian young lad Timur Tutorov, living in the Hilton Garden, surely all that's got to have an effect on him, right? Surely it has to have an effect. I won't go through the whole interview, but some of his replies did make me raise an eyebrow or two. So these are just some little excerpts from the interview that he's done. So he was asked, Nazariy, how was your day going? How often have you mentioned Ukraine today? To which he replied, I think of Ukraine every day and very often. I miss it. Today I woke up, had breakfast, then I had a pre-game training session because tomorrow is the match. I trained, came to the hotel, slept, and that was it. That is how the day goes. So from that question, it seems he's missing home, which I'm guessing, it's totally understandable. If anybody has ever worked abroad or been working abroad, you put yourself in their shoes, you're obviously going to miss your family and friends and your general routine. It's a massive upheaval and a massive shock to the system. He was then asked, is your English level good enough to get along with everyone? To which he replied to that, no, I don't understand a lot of things. I am studying English with a teacher. It's getting better every day, but it's still hard. I hardly communicate with anyone in the team, and communication with teammates and coaches is very important. So again, you can see there some issues with communication. The interviewer then asked him, I understand there is a certain language barrier at the moment, but maybe you have already made friends with some of the guys. His reply to that was, here in the team, everyone treats me well, but they all speak English, so it's hard for me in that respect. There are 5 other French people. Each team has its own separate group. The French communicate with each other. The English are divided into veterans and young players. Everyone treats me well, but I communicate the most with Timur Tutorov, who is from Ukraine. So another thing, struggling with communication, but he is working hard. He said there he's working with the teacher every day. It was interesting, however, to hear him say that the French players all stick together. Then the veterans and young players are divided too. I'm not sure who our veterans are like, with the average age of the squad. I'm guessing the veterans will be Luke O'Nien and Robertson Pritchard. So he did start his first game against Derby under-21s. You might remember a couple of weeks ago. The reporter then asked him, against the Derby County reserves, you showed a great performance. You earned a penalty and also assisted Abdelaziz. At one time, Kylian Mbappe himself asked PSG not to let this talent go. So now you've crossed paths with Al-Shish in the same team. What can you say about him and how technical is he? Now, his response to that, I'm not sure if Abdelaziz will have appreciated, but he did say, he replied, he works very well with the ball and receives it. He is a good footballer, but I didn't see anything special. Now, whether that's been misinterpreted in the translation, but like I say, I don't think Abdelaziz will appreciate them kind of comments. There were also bits and pieces on how the crowd and how much he enjoyed his first game. And there's also bits and pieces in the interview as well about the stadium as well, and how much he enjoyed being there as well. How passionate the fans are. You know, I did see he was living in the Hilton Hotel. There's people seeing him out and about in the street, taking photographs and what have you. So all in all, you know, I think considering the massive upheaval he's had and gone through, he's done well to get minutes on the pitch already. All the above things we spoke about get better or will get better. You know, he'll feel more relaxed, and I'm sure he'll get more starts and we'll start to see the best of him. So it's like I say, it's been a difficult time for him. Reading between the lines, he is enjoying it, but he is finding it a little bit difficult. Also, I mentioned the drive on the other side of the road as well. But have a look at the interview below for the full thing. Now, we also said I'll review the start of the season. We have to be happy, right? You know, a team with an average age of 22, 46% of the team made up from foreign players, majority of which are still adjusting to the English game. Players like Rusyn, who we've just spoke about. We've also got the likes of Elshish, Triantis, Sealt, Jefferson Bennett, all still coming to terms with Championship football in England as a whole. Yes, we've had a bit of a poor start. You know, we lost the first 3 games and went out with the Carabao Cup in the first round. But over the past few weeks, you know, we have really turned a corner. 6 wins in 10 games, 4 of them with clean sheets, scoring 19 goals in the process. None of them, by the way, of them 19 was scored by a centre forward. That's got us up in the 4th position, 11 points behind early pace setters Leicester, who look very, very good to be fair, and will take some stopping this season. 9 points behind second place Ipswich, and 1 point behind Preston in 3rd. We've currently played 11, we've won 6, drew 1, lost 4, scored 20, conceded 12, and we've got 19 points. You know, there is going to be some blips along the way with defeats against Cardiff and Borough on Saturday, but that's always going to happen when you've got a young team. The important thing is that we always seem to put that right in the next game. So let's hope we can do that after the international break when we head to Stoke and face our old boss Alex Neil. I'm also sure once we get our centre forward scoring, you know, we'll be a major force in this league with Ballard, Clark and Neil, Egwar, amongst others who are all performing very, very well. I'm over the moon at where we are. I only see good things happening for the rest of the season. But I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are in the comments below. How do you think our season has gone? You know, where do you see us going from here? I also want to tell you that we've teamed up with LU Soccer to do some more shared giveaways over the coming months, so watch out for those coming soon. I've also got an exclusive 10% discount to pass on. That link is already in the description below, so head across to there, look on the website for a 10% discount if you follow the link. Finally, just wanted to say that I have introduced channel memberships to help grow the channel. The 99 pence a month get you things like loyalty badges, custom emojis and shout outs on the channel. Absolutely no pressure and nothing will change if you're not a member. Happy to announce that we have got our first member in Banksy and Bell. So thank you for being the first person to join. All the money will be ploughed straight back into the channel to add things like podcasts in the future, you know, and help me get some better editing software and that sort of stuff to help improve the videos and just like I say, get better. But anyway, I think I've waffled on enough. Enjoy the international break. I know I won't, as I absolutely hate them. Definitely won't. But make sure you keep your mind healthy and happy. And until the next one, say it out loud. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Stay safe. And we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.